We have made it to the middle of the week, and here's what's happening right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
Fans flood the streets of downtown Seattle, the scene as the Seahawks receive a champion's homecoming.
Then, do state and federal laws limit city control over sex offender housing? West Richland sets the record straight on their authority as a Kennewick facility is set to open.
Plus, 2 Yakima properties remain problem spots for police, while the city's chronic nuisance property program is showing results.
And from the Kittitas Valley to the Columbia Basin, we had chilly sunshine today. It's been very, very nice. Big changes coming our way by the weekend. The news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening. I'm Wendy Redmond.
Hi, everybody. I'm Austin Reed. It's Wednesday, the 11th of February.
First at 6, Yakima's police chief says 2 local properties remain classified as chronic nuisance properties despite some efforts to reduce crime.
During last night's city council meeting, the chief provided an update on the Yakima Inn and El Asadero, outlining ongoing criminal activity and where enforcement efforts stand.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk about the work being done by the officers and by City Legal.
Yakima's Police Chief Sean Boyle says while progress has been made, 2 properties continue to generate concern. The Yakima Inn on North 1st Street was declared a chronic nuisance property after multiple incidents beginning in late 2023, including an assault with a firearm and repeated drug arrests. In August 2025, the owner signed a correction agreement with the city.
The idea of this program is to be able to reduce calls for service, help the owner take some accountability to their property, and make institutional changes to their own property, which reduces our call volume.
Police say overall incidents there have dropped more than 80%. The owner has added lighting, parking passes, and updated security systems, but deadlines have passed for other required fixes, including fencing, removing a partially burned building, and adding on-site security. The case has not yet been referred for court action, but the city's legal department remains involved.
Property owners can face $500 a day, up to $25,000 in penalties. And if the case went to court action, if we had to file a lawsuit, then the judge could also impose up to $25,000 in penalties and revoke the business license.
Meanwhile, El Asadero on South 3rd Street was declared a chronic nuisance property after several assaults and weapons-related incidents in 2024 and 2025. The owner met with the chief and says he plans to upgrade security, improve lighting, and provide additional staff training. Police are now drafting a formal correction agreement.
But I think this is a program that we could expand on, with staffing and with the ability for legal to take on the extra work. But we could probably identify a number of these places throughout our community. This would be effective.
Big win for the city and for your department.
Boyle says while crime has decreased at the Yakima Inn, permanently eliminating nuisance activity requires swift cooperation, something that can be difficult to obtain.
Police say they will continue monitoring compliance and could pursue legal action if corrective measures are not fully implemented. New at 6, a Yakima County Sheriff's Office deputy was fired upon Tuesday night around 11 o'clock during a traffic stop near Knight Lane and Campbell Road. This happened in Wapato. The driver sped away, prompting a brief pursuit. We're told the suspect crashed near Jones Road and was arrested without injury. Police recovered a handgun and illegal drugs, they say. He's now facing multiple charges, including first-degree assault, attempted eluding, unlawful firearm possession, and possession of a stolen vehicle. In court this afternoon, bail was set at $2 million. An independent agency is investigating, and the deputy is on administrative leave.
Turning now to First Alert weather. You were warm.
I was enjoying today. Am I the only one? I mean, I didn't think it was quite as chilly for some reason.
I'm agreeing with you. It was nice.
It was pretty nice. We liked the sun, but Stacy says some changes may be on the way.
Yeah. Hey there, Stacy.
Hey guys, yeah, it was absolutely beautiful, lots of sunshine, but there was still frost out at 10 o'clock this morning, so it was chilly last night, definitely. Look at the skies out in Ellensburg tonight. It is absolutely gorgeous as the sun is setting. 37 degrees there. The feels like temp is 32. Grab a coat. We have another chilly night ahead of us. If you were lucky enough to be on the west side, or maybe not, I captured this for you from our Skycam network. This was Lumen Field today as all the 12s converged. They did a big ceremony, and then the procession was leading down in downtown Seattle. We'll have more on the big parade coming up in just a little bit. Temperatures still pretty mild in the 30s and 40s through the region. Temperatures still staying cooler, but normal for us. Cooler down south and very warm as you head towards the eastern portion of our country. And temperatures down tonight around freezing through the region. Also, we're going to stay nice and dry through Friday, but big changes begin Friday night through the entire weekend. As far as the rest of tonight, it is pleasant. It's going to get chilly. Grab a coat, but mostly clear skies. We are tracking some potential patchy fog or freezing fog in some areas. So it's quiet and dry. We got that patchy fog possible. Cooler, but average temperatures for this time of year. And those weekend storms are brewing. I'll tell you more about those coming up. Austin, Wendy.
Stacey, we'll see you then. Turning to continuing coverage of a level 3 and higher sex offender home coming to Kennewick. Tonight, West Richland leaders are clarifying the city's role in regulating secure transition facilities for violent sex offenders.
This after some reports suggested the city could maybe block them, which isn't the full story. City officials say secure transition facilities are small, high-security sites where violent sex offenders serve court-mandated time and receive treatment before moving to lower security group homes.
Officials stress that cities have limited authority under state and federal law to block these group homes once offenders complete their time. You guys don't have the power, right? Can you talk more about that?
Sure, you bet. Like I said, you can't believe everything. No offense to the media out there, but we appreciate you guys. Appreciate especially if you do your homework and call and talk to us too. Per state law and federal law, there's a lot of restrictions on what the cities can do there with that. And there's really nothing a jurisdiction can do to prohibit those.
West Richland is considering adopting codes similar to the county's, limiting secure transition facilities to light industrial zones. A public hearing is scheduled at the Planning Commission tomorrow evening. That starts at 6. Officials encourage residents to attend in person or online to understand the process.
As for the Kennewick home on 8th and Edison, that is still set to open sometime later this year if the contract from DSHS is complete. Right now, a suspicious ballot in Benton County is under investigation for this special election. The Benton County auditor says on Tuesday they were processing their ballots that came through the mail. That's when they say they noticed an envelope that was unusual, just saying it did not look like the other ballots. The auditor tells us they then implemented their security protocols.
This is the first time that it has happened at this level, but we do have processes in place. Most importantly, the safety and security of our team members is at the forefront. And so we immediately isolated the item and contacted our security coordinator for the county, who deployed our security plan by contacting the sheriff's office, and they took it from there.
After they received the all clear from the Benton County Sheriff's Office, they resumed operations later that afternoon.
And Wendy, the time to get your ballot in for this special election has ended, but did your vote make it across the finish line? Well, in Yakima County, the auditor says so far they have received 56 ballots that have a challenged status. 47 of those ballots, the auditor says, are being challenged because the voter forgot to sign the ballot envelope. He also adds that 9 of them are because there is a mismatched signature on their ballot from their official signature. The auditor also tells us they are working on reaching out to those whose ballot has yet to be cleared.
Immediately start sending out letters to voters right away. So, the people are going to be receiving those within the next day or so. And usually voters, if they voted early and there's a signature problem, they've probably already been noticed.
All right, now to Benton County. So far, they have received about 24,651 ballots. And of those ballots, 225 of them are being challenged. If your ballot is being challenged, it's not too late to make your vote count.
We make every attempt to contact the voter and let them know that their ballot has been challenged. They will get what's called a cure form in the mail, and there will be instructions included with that cure letter or cure form on how they can cure the problem. They have until the day before certification of the election to get that form back to us, and so that their ballot can be processed.
The special election will be certified on February the 20th. Our news live at 6 is just getting started. Here's what's coming up next. Rural hospitals may get new flexibility for emergency patient transfers. The bipartisan bill addressing staffing shortages that delay critical care.
And Stacy's coming back with a look at your full First Alert weather forecast as we watch that sun dip below the mountaintops over there. Gorgeous shot out in Toppenish. Stay with us and find out when the clouds will return after this.
The President's Day sale is on now at all Walker's Furniture and Mattress Stores. And for a limited time, we're doubling your sales tax discount. It's the perfect time to refresh your space and save big so you can make the most of your tax refund and find a deal you'll love. Or with no money down, no interest financing until 2031, you can get that new theater sofa, dining set, or bedroom set and pay over time. On now at Walker's.
Before you head for the slopes, catch the Apple Valley News Now Northwest Ski Report. It's on air during weather, online at applevalleynewsnow.com, or on our mobile app. The Northwest Ski Report from Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Schweitzer in Sandpoint, Idaho.
Check it out. Every Sunday night, he can't sleep. But not this Sunday.
When you really need to sleep, ZzzQuil has no equal. Get the deeply restorative sleep you need. ZzzQuil, not for colds, just for sleep. Really great sleep.
Gillette Labs is just a fancy-looking Fusion 5? No, it ain't. It's Gillette's best shave, and its ultra-sharp blades last 50% longer. Hey, Joe, come feel my cheeks.
Dad.
Gillette, the best a man can get.
Keeps getting better.
The journey on Rocky Mountaineer has been incredible so far. It feels like you can reach out and touch the mountains, and I've never felt so taken care of. You really just have to be here.
Experience the Canadian Rockies by Luxury Rail. Rocky Mountaineer.
Put your moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease in check with Rinvoq, a once daily pill, and it works differently.
I got rapid relief at 2 weeks with Rinvoq. Check.
It helped visibly repair my intestinal lining. Check.
And I got lasting steroid-free remission. Check.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50+ with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Put UC and Crohn's in check and keep them there with Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq.
Attention viewers. Good News Today, produced by Richland Lutheran Church, airing Sundays at 9 a.m., will be airing this Saturday at 9 a.m. Good News Today will resume its regularly scheduled time on Sunday, February 22nd at 9 a.m.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Injured in a car crash? The insurance company can sure make you feel small. When you choose the heavy hitter, you get big help and big results. Injured in a car wreck? Big thanks. Get big help. Call me.
Call 853-2222. Dateline tonight on Apple Valley News Now's My Network TV.
Now to Olympia. Rural hospitals across Washington may soon have more flexibility when it comes to transporting critically ill patients. House Bill 2110, sponsored by Representative Joe Schmick of Colfax, passed the state house with bipartisan support, aiming to address staffing shortages that can delay emergency transfers. The bipartisan bill would allow a registered nurse without EMT certification to assist during their interfacility ambulance transports in smaller communities.
But only when no paramedic or EMT certified nurse is available. An EMT would still be required to ride in the ambulance, and the nurse would have to work within their scope of practice under a physician's direction.
We are definitely beyond rural here. We're frontier, and the ability to move patients for us often turns into a crisis situation. It's easier for me to find 2 nurses to go on a transport than it is for me to get EMTs aboard.
Well, the measure includes safeguards to ensure patient safety while helping to reduce transfer delays in rural areas. The bill now heads to the state Senate, where lawmakers will decide whether to send it to the governor's desk. If approved, hospitals and ambulance providers could begin implementing the changes later this year.
New at 6 in local living, the city of Pasco is looking to grow. But while development takes shape, there are many factors behind the scenes that residents don't always see.
Apple Valley News Now's William Albert spoke with the deputy city manager about how the city acquires and manages its water rights.
The city of Pasco continues to grow, and keeping up with that demand means planning not just for housing, but for infrastructure and resources needed to support it. That topic came into focus during a recent Pasco City Council meeting in January, where council members voted 6-1 to approve a rezoning request for the Wilson Estates project in North Pasco, clearing the way for future residential development near existing neighborhoods. City leaders say planning for projects like that is tied to Washington's Growth Management Act, which requires cities to prepare for projected population increases and making sure transportation, utilities, and water capacity are in place before development moves forward. Officials say that means tracking growth years in advance and making sure the city has enough water rights in its system to serve future homes and businesses.
The state is requiring Pasco to grow by 18,000 units in the next 20 years. Pasco has to comply with this, or we will not be eligible for grant funding for Maria's or Director Sarah's infrastructure projects.
Before development can move forward, the city must confirm it has enough water rights available to serve new homes.
How many homes are likely to be needed? And with that, we take that number and we say, okay, where are the most developable land, right? Because usually the easiest developable land develops first. That matters on whether the land is flat or there's water and sewer infrastructure nearby.
City leaders say they're now mapping out both short and long-term strategies to keep pace with future demand.
Now we're working on our short, medium, and long-term strategy on water rights. And part of that is looking at what our urban growth area is, which is essentially where we're going to grow.
Officials say planning also means preparing for situations where land is ready to build, but water access isn't yet secured.
Maybe there's a huge piece of land that is right next to the pump station and right next to water line, and it'll be so easily developable, and that's where all of it will go, but it does not have water rights. We need to be ready for that.
Pasco city officials tell me that oftentimes there's a lot of misconceptions about water rights, in particular about Pasco's senior water rights.
Different cities are in different spaces, like maybe they did things differently in the past and are in a better situation or maybe in a worse situation. But as we move forward, our commitment is to be very mindful about this resource and how we manage it moving forward.
City leaders say managing water carefully will be critical as Pasco continues to grow. In Pasco, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
Officials say careful planning now will help ensure the city can continue to grow while maintaining a reliable water supply in the years ahead.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Happy Wednesday. We are halfway through that work week. Dust Devil Sky Camp in Pasco. We had a beautiful sunset just a bit ago. Our traffic around Road 68 is looking good tonight. So 41 degrees. Clear skies, probably can do a little stargazing tonight. The feels like temp is 39. Do grab a coat. Winds are light at 3 miles per hour. That sunset at almost 5:15. Let's take a look at temperatures around the region. Still pretty mild. We've dropped down into the 30s in Pendleton and Ellensburg. Everybody else, they'll get there shortly because the sun is gone. Overall, though, look at this clear, but we do have some systems that are going to move down from the Gulf of Alaska. There's a big one that is going to hit Alaska. We're going to get the cutoff low from that. Tomorrow's storm system, though, comes from the south. And again, as you can see here on this track, just misses the Pacific Northwest, clips the little corner there of Idaho, mainly headed toward Utah. All right, let's fast forward to Friday with our crystal ball called Futurecast. There goes some snow. You saw the blue there moving across the Columbia Basin to the foothills of the Blues. We see rain. We see some much needed snow for our Blue Mountains. Good news for those guys. And we'll continue to see on and off showers and snow from Friday right on through Saturday. We're going to see hit or miss showers. We see a nice band of snow moving across the Cascades there. Some showers once again moving across the lower elevations, Hermiston, Tri-Cities, Lexington, Oregon. Not a ton of rain, but something for this time as we had a very dry January. We'll see the majority of that rainfall around the foothills of the Blues, Cascade Mountains, and the foothills around there. But snow-wise, this is pretty encouraging as we head to the middle of February. Finally, we're seeing some pretty decent amount of snowfall. This is from 4 a.m. Friday through next Wednesday. So there's a couple of storms back to back. At the end of it, this is what we're hoping to see across our area. Those warmer are right around average temperatures. They're going to be sticking around. Yesterday, we hit 48 in Tri-Cities. Our average is 47, so we were right there. And take a look at the next 7 days. We're sitting right around that line across your screen, right above the normal for this time of year. Now, the overnight lows have been chilly, but that's also normal for this time of year. We'll see some temperatures rising above that at night for the next 7 days. So looking pretty good. Temperatures tonight, chilly, grab a coat. We're going to be down to freezing all through the region. And for the next 7 days, we'll see pretty average temperatures. We're starting to see some cloudy skies and gloom as those systems will move through the area. Now, better chance of seeing a little bit of sun tomorrow, possibly on Friday, but that's when the system really starts to move through the area. And then we stay unsettled right in through next week. Here's what it looks like in Yakima. I was doing my graphics today and thought, oh my goodness, Friday the 13th. I didn't even think about that for my superstitious friends. Ellensburg, we've got temperatures staying in the 40s. We have a chance of some rain mix in the early part of next week. Valentine's Day in Walla Walla looks to be a wet one with a 50% chance of rain. Temperatures are pretty mild, close to 50, and overnight lows above freezing. And for Hermiston, we're also pretty mild. Again, a couple of cold nights here in a row, and then those overnight lows start to warm up. So what do we say? It's Galentine's on Friday, Valentine's on Saturday. Oh, Friday is also Friday the 13th.
Oh my goodness.
If that rings a bell to anyone. And
is that lucky or unlucky then?
It depends on if you're superstitious or not. And then Monday, of course, is President's Day. So kind of a lot of days going on.
Oh man. So are you superstitious?
Friday the 13th.
No, you know what? I am just, I feel like it's lucky.
Don't
lucky
walk under a ladder. We got one over
We
here.
do have one over there. I probably won't do that.
I purposely walk around that thing. I'll say that. Coming up, commuter chaos in suburban Chicago, what brought Metro Southwest service to a halt.
At Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, your safety is our top priority. We are the only board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgery experts in wisdom tooth removal and dental implant placement in the Tri-Cities. With years of experience and a commitment to excellence, we ensure every patient receives safe, personalized treatment. Ask your dentist to refer you to the Tri-Cities experts in oral surgery, Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons. We look forward to meeting you.
You wouldn't buy a car without a test drive.
So why buy a mattress in a box from an online marketing company without ever knowing if it's right for you?
Don't go through the hassle of returning a mattress when you can get it right the first time.
Mattress Depot USA has top quality mattresses that you can actually touch and feel.
Made by local manufacturers.
You're gonna love our prices.
And same-day delivery. Try getting that online.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Life happens. Lucky for you, ICCU has a new kind of checking account that comes with benefits that help you life better. Because being human is a full-time job.
Yet another toothpaste that does not whiten. Girl, this one works.
Basic toothpaste stops at the top. Crest goes deeper to dissolve the bonds that hold stains to teeth for whiter teeth in one day. Crest.
You love the internet. But do you love your internet? Is your bundle a bundle of joy? Do you celebrate your contract's anniversary? No? You should meet Ziply Fiber. High-speed fiber optic internet means more freedom, more reliability, more speed on all your family's devices, all at the same time. Happily ever faster. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply. Plans start at $20 a month.
Just in time for Valentine's Day. It's the Apple Valley News Now Love and Bloom giveaway, where one lucky winner wins a love collection, including a beautiful flower arrangement and more from the Flower Bar, and this spectacular jewelry from Jewelry Design Center, plus a $200 gift card to a local restaurant. You can make somebody's Valentine's Day extra special. All you need to do is enter to win today and every day on the contest page at applevalleynewsnow.com. From the Flower Bar, Jewelry Design Center, and Apple Valley News Now.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
All right, time to check this out. A freight train derailment disrupted morning travel in suburban Chicago today. The derailment happened near a railroad crossing in Oak Lawn. It is unclear how many cars of the 9,000-foot train went off the tracks. The train system shut down all Southwest service, and police closed several nearby roads. Authorities say no hazardous materials were involved and no injuries were reported.
My goodness. Well, a real-life lasting moment caught on camera in Kentucky. Take a look here. A Louisville Metro police officer said he was approached by the dog while they were in the neighborhood searching for a 3-year-old boy who disappeared Saturday. During the search, they saw a back door open at a house and went inside, but the dog started barking to lead them back outside. That's where they found the little boy who was locked in a vehicle. Officers managed to help him unlock the door, and he was reunited with his family. Wow.
Everyone else is signing off, but we are just getting started with the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. We're going to have Super Bowl coverage from Seattle, plus the world is mourning a 90s teen icon. Stay with us.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
The President's Day sale is on now at Walker's. We're doubling your sales tax discount. Or with no money down, no interest financing until 2031, create the home of your dreams and pay over time. Make the most of your tax return at Walker's.
Lifetime Dental is committed to providing the best dental care in the Tri-Cities by treating patients like family, as well as providing a healthy work-life balance for the team. Hear what their doctors have to say.
So I'm a general dentist who focuses on Invisalign, airway dentistry, and early interceptive orthodontics. We have such a diverse group of providers, and they all have their own special subset of skills and area of expertise and things that they really enjoy doing. I mean, we have a really broad variety of skill sets here, and so I think it's really nice to be able to have all that collaboration in-house to be able to treat our patients. I think balance is my biggest accomplishment. I'm a mom of 4 as well, and so that work-life balance I think is my biggest accomplishment. Being able to have a professional career and also balancing that family life, I think to me feels like a pretty big accomplishment.
Lifetime Dental Care, located at Queensgate, voted best dentist in the Tri-Cities 9 times.
I have 2 options for you to take a look at. What do you think?
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs. Rebath, with you every step of the way. Fast removal, fast installation. Our remodels take only days, not weeks, so you can love your bathroom sooner. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Power up, America. The Ford President's Day sales event is here. Save on the vehicles that will take you places, give you a surge of productivity, and a new sense of freedom. So, head to your local Ford dealer, because it's time to get in the driver's seat. Get a 2025 Bronco Sport Big Bend starting at just $27,800, plus a 2-year maintenance plan, only at your local Ford dealer.
Some mornings, I get a little extra help. Memories are made in the kitchen. Find the right appliance to make more of them at Fred's.
At Fred's Appliance, all Bosch appliances are on sale. Save up to $300 on select Bosch dishwashers. Swing by Fred's Appliance today. We sell appliances, only appliances.
The President's Day sale is on now at Walker's. We're doubling your sales tax discount. Or with no money down, no interest financing until 2031, create the home of your dreams and pay over time. Make the most of your tax return at Walker's.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for continuing to make Good Morning Northwest and GMA the most watched news each morning.
And if you're not watching yet, this is your invitation to wake up with Good Morning Northwest and GMA.
The #1 way to start your day.
Next ET, we're at the LA premiere of Crime 101, plus the Oscars class of 2026. And
hi, I'm Jennifer Tilly, and this is my ET retrospective. Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6:30.
Thin snowpack forcing creative solutions to keep ski and snowboard visitors. The economic toll as the industry adopts to challenging conditions.
Also, Sela's Law and Justice Center shows its age with infrastructure troubles. How it's forcing choices between repairs or replacement.
That and more right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Welcome back, everybody. You know, speaking of skiing and snowboarding, we have a ski report, I think.
I'm excited for that, and hopefully we have enough snow that most things might be open. Stacy, what do we know on that front?
Well, let's take a look at what it looked like today at Schweitzer Mountain. This is a live video. This is, of course, Lake Pend Oreille off in the distance. It was a gorgeous day to be skiing up at Schweitzer, and look what I see. Lots of people on that ski lift. So, yes, the ski resorts are open and running, and we've got a story that'll talk a little bit more about what's been going on this season. What I can tell you is that it's been warm, and we're going to see overcast skies, but we're closer to freezing than we have been. Our base at Schweitzer, they've been keeping it at 16 inches and still making snow where they need to. A little bit warm up at Bluewood, but don't worry, Bluewood got enough new snow that they're going to be opening up this coming weekend. And White Pass remains open, and another warm day up top with some sunshine and some Bluebird groomed ski runs. So again, enjoy those. Here's what's coming in the next couple of days. Now, Friday's where that system starts to move in, and we do see a little bit of snow. This is promising. It's going to pile up, though, as we get into next week, as you can see here with some of the totals across the area. So hang in there, stay up at those ski resorts and enjoy, and stick around. We have a nice little story to talk about that coming up right here next. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacy. Yeah, snowpack across Washington is sitting at some of the lowest levels in decades, and that's putting a serious strain on ski season.
Yeah, new at 6:30, Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen says there are still signs of optimism, especially if the forecast delivers.
Winter should be peak season in the Cascades, but instead of packed parking lots and powder days, many slopes are thin, lifts are idle, and visitors are staying home.
We're at about 70% of terrain is open and accessible. Our steepest terrain is not open for safety purposes. There's just not enough coverage there to make it safe to operate.
Resorts say early February is typically when the base is deepest. This year, much of the region is sitting at well below normal snowpack levels, with the Yakima at 57% below average and the Blues below 67% below average, forcing closures and limiting terrain. Some are responding by lowering ticket prices and offering midweek deals to try to draw people back.
You know, I've been around a long time. This is my 37th ski season. And so in my time, we have hit this type of lack of snow about once every decade. This year, we're about at year 11 to get a rough year. In terms of rough years, this is the best rough year we've ever had. We've never been able to operate daily operation in a low snow year like we have this year.
While mountains work to keep runs open, local ski shops are navigating the same slow season. Co-owner Bart Munson of Sport House in Kennewick says rentals, usually a major driver of winter revenue, have taken a hit.
We're affected by what's happening at the ski areas, and unfortunately the ski areas have been a little lean this year. We have high hopes that that's going to change real soon. It looks like there's some weather coming, and that'll pick things up a little bit and get the areas up and running a little bit more positive way.
February is typically one of the busiest months of the year. Instead, Munson says business has been more weather dependent than ever. Customers are watching the forecast closely and waiting.
We just have a really dedicated group of customers that we really love to have them in the store, and they've supported us well, and they're all of the same optimistic attitude we are, that there's going to be good skiing, and I think you take the best approaches that you can.
And that's where the optimism remains. A single strong storm cycle could quickly change the outlook. Both resorts and retailers say they're ready if and when the snow returns. If the snow forecasted hits in the coming days, local shops expect rentals to rebound just as fast. For now, everyone's looking toward the skies. Reporting in Kennewick, Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
McGuire says winter isn't over yet, and even a few good weeks of winter weather could still help salvage the second half of the season.
All right, now to our big sports story of the night. The Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl parade earlier today brought Seahawk fans across the country together in Seattle, right along 4th Avenue.
Yes, take a look here. Cheering crowds and all. The day started with a trophy ceremony at 10 a.m. inside of Lumen Field. Shortly after 11, the parade began with fans lined up for 2 miles waiting to congratulate their favorite team. As you might expect, Seahawks players were beyond excited.
We just won a Super Bowl championship. They said we was going to go 4th in the NFC West. Now what? What do you want the fans to hear from you? We love y'all. Come on, man. Levi Stadium was a home game because of the 12s. Because of the 12s. Let's go. What is this? Thank you guys for embracing the kids. Couple kids from Eastern Washington, Yakima, Tri-City.
Oh, yes.
Shout out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
thank
Cup
you.
There.
Thank you, Mr. Cup. During the parade, fans followed the parade buses after they had passed, flooding the streets. Police barricades were put in place to stop thousands of fans from getting too close to the parade. By the way, our Caleb Stipkovitz and Jake Gable, they were out there and they've got complete coverage on Facebook and TikTok, so stay with us.
Yes. All right. In other news tonight, in local living, the city of Selah is continuing discussions about the future of its Law and Justice Center as leaders consider replacing the aging facility. Mayor Roger Bell says the current buildings weren't originally designed for police or court operations and now face ongoing maintenance issues, including outdated systems along with roof and water problems. City leaders are exploring plans for a new combined facility for police, court, and city services. The project's still in the planning stages as officials look at funding options to keep long-term costs manageable.
But it does need to be replaced, so we would build a new one and then sell both of these properties more than likely.
Bell says selling the current buildings could help pay down the cost of construction as the city works to finalize plans and funding for the new facility.
Sad news in the world of entertainment. James Van Der Beek has died a little more than a year after announcing his cancer diagnosis. The actor rose to fame starring as Dawson Leary on the 1990s era hit teen drama Dawson's Creek. He was also well known for his role in the 1999 movie Varsity Blues. In a post to Van Der Beek's Instagram Wednesday, his wife said the 48-year-old met his final days with courage, faith, and grace. He was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer in 2023. He was the father of 6 children with his wife, Kimberly. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now, we will have our Kraken player profile meet the goalie who is currently at the Olympic Games and proving his resilience.
And still ahead, your full First Alert weather forecast. Stay with us.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
For 50 years, Shelby's Floral has been your homegrown neighbor, spreading love and beauty for every occasion. This Valentine's season, express your heart with our stunning custom floral arrangements, vibrant live plants, elegant silk florals, and charming home decor. Our experienced designers are passionate about helping you create the perfect bouquet that says I love you in an unforgettable way. Visit us today on Clearwater in Kennewick. Celebrating love is what we do best, and we can't wait to help you make this Valentine's Day extra special. Shelby's Floral, we're more than just your flower shop.
Strong women build strong communities. Tri-County Partners Habitat for Humanity's Women Build is transforming the dining room at the UGM Women and Children's Shelter and turning it into a space of warmth, dignity, and hope. Women volunteers will demo, paint, and build a welcoming place for local women and children to gather and heal. Join our free Women Build classes February 28th through March 7th. Scan the QR code to learn more and sign up now. Let's build together.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
When a migraine strikes and I've taken a Triptan, side effects like dizziness can throw me off. Ugh, migraine again. Ubrelvy works differently. It keeps me in rhythm, quickly stopping migraine pain within 2 hours. And some have pain relief that lasts all day, so I can handle whatever the day may throw at me. Don't take if allergic or with strong CYP3A4 inhibitors. Tell your doctor all medicines you take. Report increased blood pressure or color changes, pain, or numbness in fingers or toes. Get help right away for allergic reactions like trouble breathing, face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, which may occur days after use. Ask your doctor how you can stop migraine attacks and stay in rhythm with Ubrelvy.
This President's Day, Pure Talk is honoring Lincoln and Jackson by offering unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data for just $25 a month. Meanwhile, Big Wireless is acting like it's Ben Franklin Day, charging families hundreds of dollars for the same 5G service. What's up with that? Benjamin Franklin wasn't even a president. Stop paying Big Wireless big money for the same service and hang on to your Benjamins by switching to an American wireless company that is truly unprecedented. Pure Talk.
Apple Valley News Now's Young Hearts thanks Shelby's Floral and Hapo Community Credit Union for supporting Bikes for Tykes. If you know a child who needs a bike but can't afford one, click Bikes for Tykes on our website. From Shelby's Floral, Hapo Community Credit Union, and Apple Valley News Now.
All right, before Seattle, Philip Grubauer won the Stanley Cup with the Washington Capitals in 2018.
Jake Gable shares more on the German-born goaltender who is playing for his homeland in the 2026 Winter Olympics.
The Kraken Player Profile, sponsored by Legends Casino Hotel.
Carlson moves it. Grubauer, my goodness! What a stop on Trevor Zegras!
Philip Grubauer was selected by the Kraken in the 2021 expansion draft.
making him one of the franchise originals. He arrived in Seattle on a significant 6-year, $35 million contract, following a season where he was a Vezina Trophy finalist with the Colorado Avalanche. Grubauer is also expected to be a key player for the German men's national team at the 2026 Winter Olympic Games. Grubauer has been a crucial piece of the Kraken story. He holds the distinction of being the first Seattle Kraken goaltender to record a shutout and was instrumental in the team clinching their first ever playoff berth in April of 2023.
No, I mean, like, the preparation doesn't change. Doesn't matter if they tell you the night before, in the morning, or the 5 minutes before the game night. So you always got to be ready. There's only 2 goalies. So no, the preparation doesn't change. So always got to be ready.
During that inaugural playoff run, Grubauer played a key role in the team's first-round upset of his former team, the Avalanche. His recent performances showcase his determination, keeping the Kraken in tight games with his highlight reel saves. Grubauer's career is marked by resilience. Despite some recent struggles, the veteran has shown quick reflexes and strong leadership, which has earned him the Kraken Player of the Week honor. Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
Thank you, Jake. During the Winter Olympics, or due to the Winter Olympics, I should say, Grubauer and the Kraken are on hiatus until February 25th when they take on the Dallas Stars on our sister station, My Network TV. That's channel 35.5 in Yakima and 42.5 in the Tri-Cities.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And a live look outside with clear skies. It's been sunny. It's been a chilly sunshine, but I have been enjoying the last couple of days. Still 41 degrees in Yakima at this hour. That's pretty good. Our feels like there is 41. So, you know, a little bit cool, but a pretty nice evening overall. If you think about it, we are in the middle of February. 37 right now in Ellensburg. And again, the sun is down now, so the temperatures will start to cool. We do have some cool air moving down from the north, and we're getting ready to see a nice system come down from Alaska. Now, Alaska is going to get the brunt of the storm. We're going to get the backside of that storm, which doesn't quite show up on our radar just yet, but we'll look at Futurecast here in a sec. This is the storm track we're looking at tomorrow, mainly impacting Southern California, Vegas, up through Salt Lake City, and then a little clip across Idaho, but the Pacific Northwest kind of out of that storm front. But let's take a look at the one we are looking at. This is Friday, and we'll start to see those showers and finally some snow showers developing here in the Blues. Cascades will also get hit and miss showers and snow. Cabbage Hill we could see some impacts here on Saturday across Cabbage Hill and maybe down the Columbia River Gorge. Rain in the lower elevations, snow in our upper elevations, including White Pass, Snoqualmie Pass could be seeing a little bit of snow this weekend. Not a ton, but we have a couple of systems brewing that will bring more as the days progress. Now, this first little bit, this is through next Wednesday. We're looking at a decent amount of water in the mountains, obviously. A little bit more rain and rain totals as you get closer to the Blue Mountains. Of course, the Tri-Cities and the Yakima Valley, we're getting a little bit. These snow totals, though, are looking better. They've been ramping up as the week has gone, and they are subject to change. This is through next Wednesday. We could use that 10 and 11 inches of snow in the Blues, 7 to 8 across the Cascades, also not too shabby. We do have those warmer temperatures sticking around, so that's what we have to battle with our snow. Almanac shows that we were 48 degrees yesterday in Tri-Cities. Our normal is 47, and we're hovering just barely above normal for the next 7 days, as you can see in the 40s and 50s. Our overnight lows, yes, they've been chilly and they are going to remain chilly through Thursday, but again, our average for this time of year is 28, so it's a little bit warmer. I have plants out in my garden that kind of think, is it spring yet? They haven't decided, but they're trying to. All right, temperatures tonight down around freezing all through the area, so grab a coat as you head out in the early morning hours. Here's your 7-day planner. Again, the highs and lows. Valentine's Day, don't forget, is on Saturday and Friday the 13th. Of course, this Friday didn't dawn on me till today. Ellensburg looking at 40s, and again, we might see a little more stormy weather as we get into the early part of next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, we're looking at another storm system with another cold front, so we see a little mixed precip possible several days out, but that would be probably the second or third storm system that we're following. And yes, that ridge of high pressure finally breaking down, allowing this moisture to come in. The lower elevations, you know, Austin keeps saying, are we getting snow here? I'm sorry, Austin. I don't think so. This is one of the winters that we get to enjoy that, you know, they say we have 300 and whatever days of sunshine here. This is one of those winters. But we do still need that snow for the mountains. We need that snowpack. Snow in the mountains right now is like a savings account. We need that water to melt later down the road. So think of it that way. The snow in the mountains is a savings account. So anyway, there you go.
That's a good way to think about it. All right, up next in What's Trending, we'll tell you why NHL stars from the U.S. are getting their chance to end a streak dating back to 1980.
Experience the timeless sound of swing at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. The Glenn Miller Orchestra takes the stage. Relive the world-famous music that defined an era on Saturday, March 21st. Hear the iconic big band's unmistakable sound. Tickets are on sale now at wildhorseresort.com or on the app. Don't miss this unforgettable night of music only at Wild Horse Resort and Casino.
Just in time for Valentine's Day, it's the Apple Valley News Now Love and Bloom giveaway, where one lucky winner wins a love collection, including a beautiful flower arrangement and more from the Flower Bar, and this spectacular jewelry from Jewelry Design Center, plus a $200 gift card to a local restaurant. You can make somebody's Valentine's Day extra special. All you need to do is enter to win today and every day on the contest page at applevalleynewsnow.com. From the Flower Bar, Jewelry Design Center, and Apple Valley News Now.
Every heartbeat is a second chance. At Prosser Memorial Health, our cardiac rehabilitation program empowers your recovery with expert care and state-of-the-art TechnoGym smart equipment for safe, personalized fitness after a heart event. Whether you've had a heart attack, bypass surgery, valve repair, or heart failure, ask your provider for a referral. With tailored sessions over 12 weeks, supervised by medical professionals, we support your whole health, body, mind, and heart. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
At Core Powder Coating, we bring metal to life. From industrialized parts to custom projects, we specialize in high-end finishes that protect, perform, and stand out. The 35-foot oven, 5-stage chemical wash, and climate control facility, we handle the jobs the others can't and do it right the first time. Core means commitment, organization, reliability, and excellence. And that's exactly what you'll get on every job. Core Powder Coating, where quality meets color. Visit corepowder.com or visit us in Richland.
Life happens. Lucky for you, ICCU has a new kind of checking account that comes with benefits, including 24/7 telehealth.
Wait, through my ICCU checking account?
On it.
Along with a whole lot of other benefits you might need. Because being human is a full-time job.
Injured in a car crash? The insurance company can sure make you feel small. And their offer makes you feel even smaller. Call me, Attorney Mariano Morales. When you choose the heavy hitter, you get big help and big results. Does that insurance company make you feel small? Tell them you got the heavy hitter and watch how big you feel. Injured in a car wreck? Big thanks. Get big help. Call me.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
Winter paddleboarding. Fly the Northwest, Tuesday at 6.
Time now for What is Trending. The U.S. sent its best hockey players to the Olympics again.
This is the first time in 12 years the National Hockey League has allowed its players to skate. They didn't go in 2022 due to the pandemic and sat out 2018 because the NHL said it would disrupt the regular season.
That's right. Their participation wasn't cemented this year until the 11th hour due to concerns about the ice at Milan's venues.
Team USA still faces an uphill battle because they haven't won gold since 1980. The U.S. will play Latvia Thursday in its first game.
Latvia, all these cool countries. So yeah. I told you guys I've been watching the U.S. women's hockey team were undefeated as of last night. I haven't seen anything today because I've been working, so come on, Team USA. But you guys, I keep the medal count. Are you ready?
Yeah. Okay.
We've been counting the medals down. We are tied, 2 countries are tied with the most medals. That would be Norway and Italy. They each have 13 medals. Next is USA with 12 medals. And then we get down the line to Austria, Germany, and Japan. They all have 8 medals. I know you want to know Canada. Canada has 4 medals so far. They have 1 silver and 3 bronze. So yes, I'm keeping an eye on it for everybody.
Updates tomorrow?
Good. I know, I have to zip through and try to. I'm getting not asleep at night. So
well, it's exciting stuff to watch.
It is very exciting.
All right, final weather when we come on back.
We can. We will. We must.
Mattress Depot USA is saying,
yes, we can.
Yes to Sealy Posturepedic.
Yes to Tempur-Pedic.
Yes to interest-free financing.
We're celebrating President's Day all month long with Star-Spangled Savings.
Yes, we can.
But hurry, these presidential prices won't last long.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
The 3 little pigs needed a home because their old one blew over, but every mortgage felt like another scam.
The big bad wolf offered a loan.
Our rates will blow you over.
Then came Wolf & Company Mortgage. More hot air. The pigs were about to give up, but then they found Yakima Federal Savings and Loan.
Very helpful and friendly. And a great rate that made sense.
Skip the wolves. Trust Yakima Federal Savings and Loan for your home loan. Visit yakimafed.com. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Just like you, I'm working towards buying my first home.
I'm saving for my children's future.
Like you, I want financial tools that make my life easier.
At Hapo, we're more than employees. We're people just like you, and we understand what really matters.
Just like you,
we're planning for our future.
And I care about making a difference.
We are here to help you navigate life's milestones, big and small, because we're just like you. Join us at Hapo today.
So what do you think about these?
Yeah, we're gonna take...
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs. Rebath, with you every step of the way. Don't relocate, renovate. As your needs change, update your bathroom with aging and accessibility solutions designed to keep the space safe and stylish. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
I'm obsessed with this Olay Hyaluronic Body Wash. And it's 10 times more vitamin B3 complex. Just one shower transforms my skin from dry to intensely moisturized. For me, it's only Olay Moisturizing Body Wash.
You know what's all good? Zero heartburn. That's why I take Prilosec OTC. Just 1 pill a day blocks heartburn before it starts. Unlike my friend here popping antacids all day. Give me those. Prilosec OTC. 1 pill, zero heartburn. All good.
Dateline tonight on Apple Valley News Now's My Network TV.
And welcome back. Your reason to smile. Hey, we'll take vacation photos. Why not? A little parasailing at Camel Rock. It says. I'm not quite sure, Chuck, where that is, but Guam.
It's Guam.
It says Guam right there. There you go.
Austin knows it well.
Wake up, Stace. All right, QR code on top of your screen. That's how you get your weather or vacation photo on TV, cool. Thanks to Lifetime Dental. Real quick, there's your headlines. Dry, near normal. Get ready for active weather pattern changes coming for the weekend. And also a chilly morning out the door with those overnight lows down around freezing. So, Wendy, you're going to enjoy tomorrow. It's going to be sunny again. And
I don't know. Maybe there was something wrong with me today, but I was like, this afternoon was nice. All right, that'll do it for us.
Hoping your news is good news.
Have a great night.